Hello out there, Mongoose conservation friends. It's author Grant McIlrath, the Meerkat man, here in the Meerkat Magic Valley Reserve of the Meerkat Magic Conservation Project with the Tsebokolodi Yellow Mongoose group. Adopt the Tsebokolodi Yellow Mongoose group, and you can find out more about them through my various social media. Currently, I'm busy following the dominant female, Cucciolina, as she moves through this very dense lucerne field which has been left to create seeds for a harvest. This is where calls such as the ones I have got them accustomed to from 2008 are absolutely critical, because visibility here is basically non-existent. So by talking and by calling and using familiar sounds, the dominant female is able to identify where I am and where the other two individuals of the group are as well. It's about an hour to go before sunset, and it is about 34 degrees centigrade. It's a bit cooler today because of the wind. It is a very high wind, maybe about 20 to 25 kilometers an hour. The dominant female is moving ahead to go search for the other group members, and we'll just tag along and see where she goes. She's currently at an escape tunnel in this field. Of course, it would be extremely dangerous to go walking through this field by myself because of the snake species in this area, many of which are ambush predators such as the puff adder, Betis arritans, and others which will not hesitate to strike because they are very fast movers, and if they are disturbed, such as Najanivia, the Cape Cobra, which often frequents this field. I've seen them many times. All right, a quick introduction to what happened here. There's a bolt hole, an escape tunnel, escape tunnel, escape tunnel, another escape tunnel, and the dominant female has just scent marked. That's a urine scent mark over there at the entrance as she looks for the rest of the individuals of the group. They do not forage together, so this is not unusual for them to be very far apart at this time of the day, but they'll quite commonly meet up later in the day as they head off towards the sleeping area for the evening. All right, I'm just going to give you an idea of what it's like to move through this field. At the moment, I mentioned it is potentially very dangerous. However, I'm not at all concerned because I know the mongooses will detect any potential threats long before I'm even aware that anything is there. So as you can see, dominant female is at an escape tunnel, and I am talking and calling. She knows where I am. I can see her. And this is just to give you an idea of how incredibly camouflaged these hunted hunters are. As I mentioned in my Meerkats book 2016, you can see this is a predator, but she's also prey. So we'll see her come out in the open in a moment, and there she is standing up. Just to give you an idea, imagine we were only her height, which is about 28 centimeters when standing up, and I'm over 6 foot. So this is the kind of visibility. Let's just have a look at this. You can see the lucerne seeds, and she gets to see that, basically. So at her height, this is what we would be experiencing moving through this vegetation. And that is why they have such incredible hearing and incredible olfactory senses, because otherwise nobody would be able to get through this potential labyrinth of danger. It's like running the gauntlet. All right, I know where she's heading because I followed these trails for many years, since 2008, and they are basically inherited from one generation to the next. So I know if I head through this particular pathway, I'm going to meet her probably as she moves through into the open under those trees in the distance, the acacia karoo thorn trees. All right, friends, let's move on.